Welcome to Buddha Stirs My Coffee. This is episode number 14, and it's my last day on the Camino de Santiago. Well, it's 8:30 in the morning, my last day on the Camino. I'll be in Santiago this afternoon. My first chore this morning is to find the Camino. My hotel was not right on the Camino. It was on a major highway here that I'm diverting off of, but I got some instructions from the desk on where to find it, and I think I'm relatively close right now. So, beginning my day, I'll check in along the way, particularly if we see things that are interesting. Well, not very hard. I found it right away after one minor wrong turn. But on the road to Santiago, it's about 10 kilometers from here. So a 6-mile walk ought to be pretty easy. Some of it's uphill. We got a final a little hill to climb just before you get into the city. Call it the Mount of Joy, because at the top of the hill, the pilgrims could get their first glimpse of Santiago. So I think that's my only major impediment on today's route. So here we go. Well, here's the city of Santiago. We're on the top of Mount Joy, and you can just see the spires of the cathedral right there, peeking over the tops of those trees. At the top of this mountain, there's a little albergo that is very popular, and that's the reason why. This is Billy. He's a retired Canadian government employee, and he was my companion on just about the whole walk today. Real nice guy. Getting into the old town, you can see some spires in the distance right above that roof up ahead, so I'm getting close. Seems to be a lot of pilgrims converging on this point, so obviously I'm going in the right direction. Well, I'm here. There's the cathedral. I'm going to get inside a little later. I think I'm going to try to find my parador first and get rid of this knapsack and maybe put my feet up for a few minutes. But it was exciting coming into town. It was a long walk from the edge of town to the cathedral, probably 2.5 miles, something like that. So it's been a long walk, not really a long walk day, but it seems like a long day because of the anticipation of getting here. I do have mixed feelings about being here. It's kind of an antithesis. It was really great coming and being here, and at the same time, there's a little bit of a downer too. I think the Camino being over, I don't know, is not as pleasant as you might think. I think if I had my druthers, I think I would have stayed for several more days and walked to the sea. I think that would have been a more fitting ending, but it's 80 kilometers more, and I just don't have the time to do it and still keep my flights for going home. So that's where we are. I'll come on a little later and show you part of the town and give you some of my thoughts of the Camino de Santiago. My room at the Parador is just terrific. Nice bedroom, really spacious bathroom, and commode and bidet. What else could you ask for? And it has a great view to this inner courtyard. Just a very pleasant room. Well, I'm on my way to get the Compostela. They said that this was a good time to go, that the lines would probably not be too long. So I am going to go and see exactly what the situation is. It's supposed to be this white building right here. So let's see. See what the story is. Well, they certainly have a very organized process. You go in, you use a computer to register your name and where you started, etc., and then they issue you a number. You get in line. The process works very quickly. I have 7 or 8 desks working. And you pick up your Compostela, then they have a little place for you to go to buy a mailing tube and other little paraphernalia that go along with it. And well, friends and family, I'm here in Santiago. This is the Parador Reis de Catholica. It is right next to the to St. James Cathedral, so I couldn't ask for a better place. Really nice place, and be a good center point, a good place to jump off for various activities. I hope they get done while I'm here. I'm going to be here for 3 nights. The Camino was great. It was a Camino, and I'm really of 2 minds about it. When you're on the Camino, you learn a little bit about yourself. I think more than anything else. I was concerned at the beginning that I would not be able to cover the distances that I needed to cover each day, and it turned out that I could. And as a matter of fact, towards the end, I wished I'd planned on longer distances between stages, because it just became easier and easier. I met a ton of great people. Some were doing the Camino for religious reasons, some for various personal reasons, for pledges they've made, or other things going on in their lives. Some had no idea why they were doing the Camino, or if they did, they weren't quite sure how to verbalize it. So, and I'm kind of in that boat too. I'm not sure. I used to tell people I was doing the Camino to square the circle, and if I was smart enough to know what square the circle meant, that might be true. I think I was doing the Camino because it was something that appealed to me, something that called out, said, hey John, why don't you try to do this? And I'm glad I did. It was a great experience. The downside is the Camino, to me, and I think to a lot of people, creates a momentum. It creates this direction for you, this focus. You accelerate through the Camino, and then when you reach Santiago, you come to an abrupt stop. And I think for the very religious coming here, does something, brings, for you, if you're not doing it for religious reasons, what you feel is the abrupt stop. If I had my druthers, I'd spend a few more days hiking. There is a path that goes from here to the sea. When I looked at it, it was just a little too many kilometers in too short a period of time. I would have not been able to do it and kept the flights that I have. So anyway, it is a complete stop. So I've been in a little bit of a funk, but nothing outrageous. And I'm sure while I'm here, I will get excited about all the things going on in town and the things I'll be able to see. So that's where it is. That's where I am. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for following me on the Camino too. I think having to report to you guys every day was a important part of the Camino for me. It gave me an opportunity to share that stuff with you. So hang in there, and I'll tell you about what I do over the next 3 days as those things develop. Buon Camino. Well, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. We're going to continue putting out videos from time to time, and if you subscribe, you'll get notified when they come out. And hit the little like button at the end. That helps distribution. Thanks.